simplify root 75 minus 3 over root 3 plus 1. Now, what do we do in this question? First thing, we can find out that we have a denominator, and the denominator of this fraction is in roots. So we have to rationalize the denominator of the fraction. What do we mean? We have to remove the roots in the fraction of the denominator. Okay? Now, to rationalize this denominator now, we are going to use the conjugate of the denominator. What is a conjugate? A conjugate is a pair of terms having different sign, which means that to rationalize this, we are going to look for the pair of these terms, root 3 plus 1. So the conjugate is going to be root 3 minus 1 to multiply the numerator and the denominator. So this is what we mean. So we are now going to have it to be root of 75 minus 3 over root of 3 plus 1 plus 1. So the conjugate becomes root 3 minus 1. So we are used to multiply both the numerators. So we are going to have times root 3 minus 1, okay, first, then also all over root 3 minus 1. Are you together? So what do we do next? We use this, we can rewrite this expression to be in brackets, which is root of 75 minus 3 times root of 3 minus 1, because bracket also means times. Okay, so all over this one also we have root of 3 plus 1 times root of 3 minus 1. So what do we do next? We can find out that, first of all, let's just work on this denominator. This denominator, we have root of 3 plus 1, right? Then times root of 3 minus 1. Look at these terms, the same and the same, but what is different between them is the sign. So is equivalent to having a plus b times a minus b. When we have something like this, what do we do to simplify this kind of terms? We are going to pick one a and one b, but the first a we have square, then we put minus, then b, then square. Okay, so it is when we have something like this, we can expand to this. So when we have something like this, we can also take it to this, simplify it to this term. Okay, now we are going to simplify these terms to this. So our a is now what? Is now root. Okay, our a is now what? Root 3. Then our b is now 1. Therefore, we solve for that. So our a square will now be what? Root 3 squared. Then minus our b square will now be 1 squared. Okay. Now, what do we do next? We have this root and square root can take out each other. So we are left with 3 minus square of 1 is still 1, right? So 3 minus 1, that gives us 2. So don't forget, we work on the denominator, and our denominator we are left with 2. Okay, now let us go and work in the numerator. Now in the numerator, we are going to multiply through. This is what we have. We have 75 minus 3, root 75 minus 3 times what? Times root 3 minus 1. We use this root 75 to multiply root 3 and 1. We also use minus 3 to multiply root 3 and 1. So what do we do? We have root 75 multiply root 3. That's going to give us, just put it in a longer root, because we have 75 and 3 in root. So we have 75 multiply 3 under one root. So minus, okay, there's a plus here and there's a minus here. It's even plus. So that plus multiplies this minus is going to give us minus. So root 75 times 1 give us root 75. Okay, so minus 3, there's a plus here, invisible. Minus 3 plus, okay, minus and that plus, going to give us minus. So 3 times root 3 is going to give us 3 root 3. So we have minus multiply this minus is going to give us plus. So 3 times 1, that give us 3. So roots under root 75 multiply 3, that give us 225. 225. So minus root 75. This 75 here, we can split it because we are still simplifying. We can split it to be 25 times 3. So minus 3 root 3 plus 3. We solve further. Root of 225 is going to give us 15. Then minus, because 25 have a perfect square. So we are going to write it to, we are going to make the perfect square, which is 5. Bring it out of the root. So we are left with 3 inside of the root. So then minus 3 root 3, then plus what? Plus 3, right? So 15. Okay, let us correct like them. Okay, so 15 is a whole number, 3 is a whole number. Let's bring together. So you're having 15, then plus 3, so then minus 5 root 3, minus 3 root 3. Okay, so 15 plus 3, that's give us 18. Minus 5 root 3, minus 3 root 3. Just because we have the same roots, we can add up together or subtract from each other. So just what you have to do is the whole number, the number beside it, which is 5 and 3. Okay, so minus 5 minus 3, that's just minus 8. So just add the roots right each side. So this is our what? Numerator. But we can say solve for that. We have something common between the minus sign and after the minus sign, which is we can factorize it. Okay, because 2 can go. So when you bring out 2 out of both of them in brackets, you now say 2 in 18, that gives us 9, right? So minus 2 in 8, that gives us 4 root 3, close the bracket. So this, let's stop here. This is what we can stop for the numerator. And our denominator, what we have there is what? Is 2, right? So you bring it all over 2. Don't forget, we have all over there already. So now what do we do? 2 in 2 is 1, 2 in 2 is 1. So I left with 9 minus 4 root 3, and this become a final answer. Don't forget to like, comment and share, and follow this account for more. Bye.